Okay, welcome again. This is Frits Rinker. I'm talking about Tubecoin, www.tubecoin.com. You can subscribe to these videos or go to Tubecoin, register. Make sure that you fill out all the fields and you'll be receiving an email newsletter about progress. Today, or in this video, I'll talk about the fundamental process, one of the most fundamental things of the Tubecoin system, which is the issuing of shares. In the moneyless economy, there's no money, but there are goods and services. Everybody has abilities, skills, or maybe farmland, or a bakery, or some other means of production, and he wants to trade those with other people, or wants to be able to do that. And the mechanism to do that is to issue a share. A share is a very flexible thing. It can be anything that you might be able to trade. It's, for instance, if you're a bakery and you make bread, you can issue shares for one loaf of bread. If you're a dentist and you treat people in half an hour, you can issue shares for half an hour or an hour of dental service. And if you're a worker, if you just somebody that is very strong, you can issue shares for 1 hour of miscellaneous work. But also all the elements that we have in our current economy, like the stuff we see in the supermarket, all the items, if it's soap or if it's a magazine or if it's a DVD, all these things can also be issued as shares, as long as they are owned by the person that issues the share. The open share issuing system is basically checked by the fact that the person that issues the share is in the market and he is known by name, because the guy that eventually gets the share, so let's say this guy here on the left issues a share for a DVD because he has the one, he has the DVD, or he's a DVD store, and somebody else purchases the shares, trades it, and gets it, becomes owner of that share through the mechanism of the market, which I'll explain in another video. Then that guy on the other side, he can liquidate the share, and liquidation means that he goes to the guy on the left and says, okay, give me the DVD. And at that time he'll find out if the guy on the left was issuing shares that meant nothing or not. And that will impact the guy on the left because he'll be less able to do that. Basically the whole mechanism of securing if somebody is trustworthy of his shares is something that you find out in your community when you use the share, this system. So this guy on the left, he can grow potatoes, or he can grow something else, or he can be a dentist or anything, and he'll just go online. He can just go online and say, I want to issue 5 shares for 1 pound of potatoes, and I also have some lettuce, and I want to issue 7 shares for lettuce. What happens with those shares? Well, if he creates them, the moment they're created, they're out of the market. Nobody can see them. They're not available to be traded. The mechanism of trade I'll discuss in some other video. It's out of the market. He can do 3 things. He can, because he is the issuer, he can go take those shares into the market, make them visible for trade, and that means that he can expect other people to say, well, okay, you know, you got potatoes, I've got batteries, so if I want to trade my batteries for your potatoes. Or he can terminate share, which means that he destroys it. He keeps the goods or the services, and he simply destroys the shares. I'm running out of time with my video, so and then there's something else that he can do. He can bring it to a store, which is a subject of another video. A store is where goods are brought together in a physical place and they're not owned by the store owner per se. Anyway, I'll post more videos, and you can go to the website and register. I hope you're interested in this, and if you have any comments, I'm very interested in those too. Thanks very much.